Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, having fun and staying safe. In case if you're watching me for the first time, then hi, my name is Isha and I post videos related to fragrances. So if that is something which interests you, then what are you waiting for? Just hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell icon next to that subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever I make a future perfume related video. Anyway, today's video is really interesting because we are going to be covering Valentine's Day perfumes. Now this is not a body mist video. I will of course cover the body mist that you could pair on Valentine's Day in a next video, of course, for sure, but this video is all about the perfumes that you could use on Valentine's Day specifically. Now, whether you're celebrating Valentine's Day or you're celebrating Galentine's Day, this video is appropriate for you to choose and pick one of the perfumes that I'm showing in this video. And also we are going to be having the mini reviews of all of the perfumes that I am going to be showing in this video. So that's a win-win either way. For me personally, I am neither going to celebrate Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, but I still would be picking something out from these particular perfumes to wear on Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. Irrespective of the fact that I'm not really celebrating the day, but still I want to feel like in the mood for that particular day. But before I start this video, I just want to put it out there that this is very important for you all to navigate through this video, because I understand the fact that a same shoe cannot fit everybody. So that is the reason why I have kept 3 different categories. So I will be explaining about these different categories as I move ahead and share with you my recommendation of those category wise fragrances, because I understand that not every girl wants to smell sweet, fruity, feminine. Not every girl wants to smell sweet, sexy, bold, and not every girl would like to smell generic, right? So we all have our own different scent preferences, and I do respect that. So that is the reason why I have tried to keep 3 different categories. So category number 1 belongs to sweet, feminine and girly fragrances, and that is usually I just kind of imagine these fragrances to be worn during daytime. And perhaps if you're going for pink lip theme, then this would be the particular category that you could go for. The second category would be red lip, which means deep, bold, mature, sexy sort of a scent, which again lean more towards the nighttime. And then the last and final category that I have kept is very safe and balanced scent, which could be worn all day, all night, and I would associate a nude lip with that particular category. So let's just start with my favorite category, which is sweet, feminine and girly, and perfect for the daytime. So the first one that I'm going to be sharing is a high-end perfume, but I think it's completely worth it, so which is Giorgio Armani Si. I have posted a review of this particular fragrance, so in case if you want to have the detailed review of this particular fragrance, you can check that video out and I'll link it in the description box for you all. But anyway, talking about this particular scent, I think this is really appropriate to wear during daytime and specifically on Valentine's Day, because it has that mouth-watering quality and yet it's not gourmand. So it's really very different scent profile, and I really love to smell this one because it is very sparkling. It is vanilla, of course, but it's very sparkling, champagne-y, uplifting vanilla, which is very luxurious at the same time, and it has, all the qualities that I would look for in a perfume. This is really absolutely amazing. This is really potent. This is gonna last for the entire day, be it you spray it on your clothes or if you spray it on your body. Either way, it's a really strong performer, strong contender, and it's gonna last you throughout the day. And if you want to go for a date setup where you want to make a mark, where you want to make an impression, but yet at the same time just do it all by stepping in your own feminine energy, then I think this is the best pick that you could prefer. Very luxurious, very beautiful, very sparkly, very uplifting, yet at the same time it has some edge, which is really beautiful to kind of decode and uncover. So this is Giorgio Armani Si for you guys. The second recommendation that I would want to do for this particular Valentine's Day would be Skinn Titan Nude. You might have seen me talk about this particular fragrance a lot, but this is the scent that I absolutely love. Though I love it, but still I won't really recommend you to wear this kind of a scent on an everyday basis, because I think it's so romantic, it's so like rosy. The most prominent note in this particular fragrance that I detect is the rose, but the rose in here is not very airy or not very generic. The rose in here is very, very different, mixed up with all the fruits and fruity notes and all of those scent profile notes that I'll just link it in here. It just smells really divine. It smells really like, I don't want to say sexy, but it just, you know, smells really girly, but at the same time that has that hint of sexiness also in the background somewhere, and it's a really beautiful fragrance. Plus it's a bomb.com performer. If you're looking for one fragrance that would just, you know, make you project really, really well, and you just want your scent to speak for yourself, then this is the one that you should go for. Very, very long lasting, very, very projective, and having considered the price that you pay for this one, it's absolutely worth it, absolutely worth it. So this is the one that you could go for, which is Skin Titan in the variant Nude specifically. Very romantic, very beautiful, and perfect for a date perfume, as a date perfume. The next one that I'm going to be showing you is again an expensive or designer perfume, because I think, of course, it's very easy to, you know, make a sweet feminine girly perfume even in the like affordable category of fragrances, but at the same time I feel that they lack a little bit of character somewhere. So that's the reason why for this particular category I would really suggest you, if you love this category, I would really suggest you that you go for a designer fragrances that would, you know, serve you the purpose. So the next one that I have is KAYALI, which is KAYALI Utopia Cocoa Vanilla 21. As the name implies, it has vanilla, it has coconut, and 21 refers to the number of trials that were taken to, you know, perfect this particular fragrance. And as you can see, the bottle is absolutely stunning. It's really reflective, and it actually looks like a piece of gem, a piece of jewel, you know, when kept inside your wardrobe or wherever you want to keep your stash of perfumes. Anyway, talking about the fragrance and the juice inside, this is really a creamy coconut which has a little bit of white florals as well, plus a little tiny tinge of spice. I don't know what spice exactly, but that spiciness which just uplifts this fragrance and makes it and saves it from being just a coconut vanilla fragrance. This is very beautiful, very, very, very luxurious. Like, I cannot even tell you the number of opinions I took on this fragrance when I first got it, not when I sprayed it on myself, but just out of the bottle. I asked a lot of people to just kind of give me their particular verdict on this particular perfume, and everybody says that this really screams luxury, and it actually is very luxurious from the outer, you know, casing, but at the same time it's very luxurious even if you apply this particular scent. And the best part, just look at the spray. It's so beautiful. Like, every element from top to bottom, even the juice inside, everything screams luxury. This is the KAYALI Vanilla Cocoa 21, perfect for daytime, and your guy would be thinking that you are really, really irresistible if you apply this particular fragrance. This is not a strictly generic gourmand, but at the same time this will give you the quality of being very, very irresistible, and will give you a certain element of likability if you apply this particular scent on that particular day. Anyway, one last affordable fragrance that I wanted to mention in this particular list. I know what I said when I was introducing this one, but then again, there is one particular perfume which just stands out to me, being an affordable perfume, but it just stands out, and it just feels like it's a very luxurious, beautiful, expensive perfume, though it is really, really affordable. This is Engage in the variant Yang. I have again talked about this one, and in the video where I just summed up all of my Engage perfumes collection, I did talk about this particular one, and a lot of you actually, based on that particular video, tried your hands on this one, because of course it's affordable, and the way how I narrated my realistic story of encounters with this particular perfume, then a lot of you were intrigued to try this one. And I was so happy when I was getting the comments from a lot of different people at different points in time, wherein they just mentioned me and told me that they just tried this one and they absolutely love it. So I really love it when you love something that I love. So that's really a win-win for both of us. This one is really beautiful. Like I won't really would want to say anything else. I would just say that don't think much. If you are looking for a sweet, feminine, girly, beautiful scent, then I think this is the one that you should go for. It's really well done, like brilliantly done scent, and nobody, if you just keep it in a luxury bottle also, nobody would be saying that it's a cheapy but affordable perfume. But it's really beautiful, and I don't know how they did it. And the notes also are leaning towards the gourmand category of things, but it's not that very, like, you know, edible sort of, like you will feel like, oh, I'm smelling like a strawberry, oh, I'm smelling like a vanilla juice. It's not like that. It's a perfumey scent which lean towards the gourmand aspect. And believe me on that, this is the one of the scents, only the only one scent which I have worn for the longest time in my life. Like, I just try to switch up my scents, even though when I did not have this channel, but still I had the habit of switching up my scents. But this was the one that remained a constant for at least 1 year or 1.5 years straight. I used to wear this every single day. Now, of course, this is not the only bottle I have. I had finished 2 or 3 bottles in the past of this particular variant, and I still have a backup bottle sitting in my wardrobe. But now I do have a lot of other perfumes that I do keep on trying, etc., so I don't use it that much. But it's still one of a kind, and it will remain one of a kind. So if you are looking for the affordable variant in this particular category, then I think you should go for this one, and this will not disappoint you. Having said that, you need to like those girly, sweet, feminine sort of perfumes. Okay, so this is the last honorable mention in this particular category. Now welcome to category number 2, which is a red lip category, which I am wearing right now. And I mostly like to wear red lip, though my scent preferences most of the times is like feminine, girly, sweet scents. And I just enjoy every scent profile depending upon my mood, so I just don't restrict myself to one profile anyway. But in general, I am a red lip person most of the times. Okay, it's weird, but this is who I am. Anyway, enough of that chit chatty sort of a thing. Red lip, and it's a deep, bold, mature, and sexy scent. I know a lot of girls like to wear that bold, sexy scents which just would speak for themselves before they even enter the room, if that makes sense. Okay, so for this, I have again 3 different scents, and surprisingly, or surprisingly not, all of them are from Zara. So the first one that I'm going to be sharing is the king or the queen, however you would like to call this fragrance of sexiness, which is Zara Violet Blossom. This is a very powerful scent, this is a very potent scent, this is a very unique scent, but that is the same reason why its uniqueness would make it fall into the category of being very sexy. Now, initially when you sniff it, you might get that mosquito repellent sort of a spray, but don't worry, that just goes away. And that is just maybe because you're not accustomed with this particular scent profile, and that's why you just tend to smell all of those weird things in the world when you just first sniff it. But the dry down, and after just 5 minutes of applying this fragrance, you get the real gist of the fragrance, which is very beautiful. I won't say it's leaning towards musky, but it's just a very unique scent profile, which is very sexy, very different. And it's like some people have a love relationship with this one, and some people have a hate relationship with this one. But no matter in what category people would fall, just mind you, people would love or hate to wear this particular fragrance on themselves. But if you apply this fragrance, people will not hate to smell this on you, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the kind of fragrance that it is. Very, like, if you just want to make a mark and you want to smell very different, right, where people, to the point where people would actually notice you by your fragrance or associate a fragrance with you, then I think this is the one that you should go for. You should try this one. This could be a signature scent for a lot of people also, just giving you an idea. But otherwise, I think sweet, or not sweet, sorry, sexy scent, this is the one that you should go for. And look no further, it's really gonna last you the entire day and project really well. Though it's a Zara fragrance, but it just performs mind-blowing. I really like it. And it's not just me who like it, my brother also likes it very much, to the point that this fragrance lies in his own room and not in my room anymore. Anyway, the next one also has the same story with it. This also does not belong to me anymore. This is Zara Red Vanilla. This is very beautiful, very sexy scent, a grown-up kind of vanilla, which is really twisted with the other notes, and that makes it feel very very perfumey, but if you just sniff it on yourself, you will just feel very uplifted, very bold, very powerful. And if you smell this kind of a scent on somebody else also, you will just get that vibes of that person being very 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 bold, confident, and good looking. This is the kind of scent vibes that I get when I sniff this particular fragrance. Very beautiful. I don't want to say mouth watering, but this also has a little tinge of mouth wateriness, maybe because of the vanilla in there, but it's very well blended to the point that it does not really give you a body mist sort of a fragrance in any way. This is really beautiful. Again, I think it would be good to wear during nighttime. Of course, you can pull it off easily during the daytimes if it's kind of a wintry sort of weather, but during summers in the daytime, I don't think so it would be a good idea. Anyway, for the nighttime, this is really 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 good option. And if you are gonna wear this during Valentine's Day, or on Valentine's Day to be precise, sorry, not during but on Valentine's Day, then of course you are again gonna make your mark just like when you wear this one. But this one is like, you have to be ready for something very different. But this one, you of course will feel powerful, but it's like it's not very unique of a scent profile, if I may say so, with this one. But still you'll make a mark, still you'll feel that boldness from within, that power, etc. Sometimes I feel I get too dramatic, but please excuse me if you don't understand what and where these fragrances take me to when I talk about them. Anyway, the last one that I have is Zara Deep Garden. Yeah, Zara Deep Garden. So you can see that I have not really used this one because this is a dupe of Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and I prefer to use Carolina Herrera Good Girl, of course, if I'm going out, because I don't have to worry much about touching up my fragrance. But if I wear this, then of course it's a little less, not a little, but a lot less powerful than that of the mainstream Carolina Herrera Good Girl. So that's that. But anyway, regardless of that, this is, as I said, a dupe of Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but I feel this is a lot more fresher in the initial sniff. But at the same time, when it just dries down, it just has that gourmand, chocolatey, cocoa kind of a note somewhere around that, and that is why it just makes it very very sexy, because it has a lot of layers to it, right? So the sexiness doesn't come from being very bold in this scenario, in this particular scent, but this comes from unveiling the layers of the particular perfume. So this is really really beautiful in case if you wish to again invest in something, some Zara perfume, and you wanna just make a statement again by just letting your guy unveil different layers of your scent, and this is the one that you could go for. Again, it's very pleasant, and initially when I just sniff it, I just get that freshness, but that freshness is very very beautiful. At the same time, you get a little bit of florals at the background somewhere, and then the dry down has the cocoa note, which is actually why I feel this is a very very sexy scent. In case if you have the money, if you have the budget, then I think you could skip on this one and rather go for Carolina Herrera Good Girl, because it's A, good in terms of lasting, B, good in terms of projection, C, I think it's really a value for money, and fourth, it's really would look good, gorgeous, bestest sitting on your vanity, because it's a shoe perfume. Anyway, so this is the, you're not supposed to shake your perfume, okay? Anyway, so this was the red lip category, when you want to feel that bold, mature and sexy, etc. The last one is the nude lip category, which is a very safe slash balanced scent, where you just don't want to touch any extreme. You don't want to be extremely girly, you don't want to be extremely sexy, you just want to be in the midway, a sweet spot. That is what I am here for you, and I am going to be sharing you the recommendations for this category also. I have your back. So the first one is Zara Gardenia. This is a lot of people's signature scent, and rightly so, because it is genuinely deserving to be a signature scent worthy quality. This is said to be a dupe of YSL's Black Opium. I have to be very honest, I have never smelled Black Opium. I've never got the chance to sniff Black Opium, but whatever. It does have that coffee note, and that just makes it a resemblance to that of YSL's Black Opium. But regardless of that, let's just judge this scent on the basis of what it is and not for what it compares to or it dupes to. This one is really beautiful, and I again have a separate review for this particular fragrance in case if you wish to watch that review. I'll link it down again in the description box for you for better facilitation, because I just go in very a lot of details when I talk about a particular perfume, because I feel it's better to give you all the insights, well-roundedness of a particular perfume. Anyway, that is Zara Gardenia. It smells of coffee. It has that orange blossom, if I remember, and it has certain white florals also, but you don't get that florals that much. But it's really beautiful to sniff, very beautiful if somebody has applied in there. But of course you have to go a little bit heavy handed in case you want that good amount of projection. But since we are talking about Valentine's Day, so you don't want to be projecting too much. You don't want that entire scent bubble to be around you when you just walk, because you might be having some close encounters with your significant others. So that's why I think this is the one that you could go for. Really beautiful. The person would of course be feeling addictive towards you, because this has that coffee note. It's not very generic, it's quite different of a scent profile, and that is why I see it's a very balanced scent which lies somewhere in between. You could just pull it off at the night, in the day, during the day, whatever time. You just don't have to think much before wearing this scent. This is what I want to say. That's about it. The next scent I want to share is Zara Oriental, which again, this is also one of the scents which I do not own any longer. Of course this is mine, but my brother uses it more than I do. One thing, this is said to be a dupe of Giorgio Armani Si, but in my personal opinion, no. They might have a little bit of resemblance, but they're completely different, right? So maybe if you just put your mind to that these are dupes, and then just sniff them side by side, still you won't be able to say it 100% that yes, they're dupes. This is like on another level, this is on another space, but this one is not comparable to that one. This is very different scent profile. Again, this has a fresh opening, but then what you have is the caramel, and caramel note is really different. So this is again not too sweet, not too sexy. It's like somewhere in between. Of course it could be categorized into but it could be categorized into a very balanced scent, and that's why I have kept it in this particular section, which is a safe to wear scent. And it has prominent note of caramel, which if you think you would enjoy caramel, you could get this one. For me personally, when I got this, I fell in love with it instantly, but then I fell out of love with this also very soon. I don't know why, but when I just applied it on myself, I did not like it that much because of that caramel note. I was not really familiar with the caramel note, so I was not really able to love this scent when I applied it on myself. But when I sniffed it on somebody who applied this particular scent, then I really liked it. So on me I don't like it, but I like to smell it on somebody, and on me I don't like it because I don't want to smell like caramel. Of course it's not just caramel, it has other notes as well, and it's a perfumey caramel for sure. This is Zara Oriental for you. You can invest in this one. And one thing also, I think this is quite light, so that's why it's also coming in the safe scent zone, because it's not too overpowering, it's not too overwhelming. So in case that is the scent liking aspect that you're looking for, then I think this would not disappoint you. The next one is again very safe scent. I would not say citrusy, but I would again say it's a very sparkly, it's a orangey, it's a very beautiful scent. Again, it's not sweet, girly, sexy, bold. It's somewhere in between. It has the elements of a little bit of sexiness one element also, but it has citrus element going on as well. That is why I just have kept it in the middle aspect, and this is going to last you for really long. This is really powerful in terms of lasting. This is really powerful in terms of projection. And with this one, I noticed one day I was just walking around in my balcony, and I had just sprayed this one, and the wind just blew, and I was able to smell this scent on myself, and I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful scent. It's actually unisex, if I may say so. So you can wear this, your significant other can also wear this, and it's very beautiful in terms of lasting, in terms of projection, in terms of the scent profile. It's not something that you'll have to be very choosy and picky before wearing. I think this is a very easy dumb reach for a lot of people, because this is not super touching the extreme sort of a scent, but yet a very beautiful scent. Again, I have a full-blown review on this particular scent as well, so you can check that one, this one out as well, in case if you'd like to. And I have explained everything about this scent in detail. With that, I have completed all of my recommendations for this Valentine's Day. I know I am a little late in uploading this video, but better late than never. Okay, so I hope you like this recommendation, and do let me know which particular perfume intrigued you the most. I'm not asking you to tell me that whether you want to buy it or not, but I just want to know that which perfume intrigued you the most from this particular video that you would want to have with you. Anyway, with that note, I just would like to end this video, and also you can share with me what you are planning to wear on this Valentine's Day, in case if you are planning to go out. And with that note, I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.